Hello. Well, in this chapter, I'm going to show you how you can configure the others game mode. In this case, we are going to cover two of them. Basically, let me find the quest here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to configure the extraction point mode, the number 4, and the number 6. These are really easy to configure. And for the next chapter, I'm going to show you how to configure this one, which is a little more complicated since we have to follow some rules while we are adding the doors, the keys, and things like that. Before starting with the configuration of the mode, I'm going to stop recording here and I'm going to finish the arena. I mean, what I'm going to do is going to add these spawn points across the entire map, and the same for the furniture. So basically, first I'm going to remove the large spawns. Since this is at a small location, you definitely don't want to add large creatures like behemoths or dead clouds, things like that. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to grab one of these arena spawn points, and I'm going to Control C to copy this, and then I'm going to start just adding this spawn point across the entire arena. So basically, this is how you can start feeling this. If you are having some shattering with this, you can select this box here, selected only, and with it should be a smooth experience because it is every time when you add something, it's not going to reload entirely, so it should be a better experience. And the other thing that I'm going to add is more furnitures, like for example for rat roaches, since these are small creatures are good for this game mode. So for example, this is for the wall. So if you rotate this, basically we're going to put red roaches here, and another's probably on the ceiling, and it's going to be like, yeah, okay, no, this is floor. This is not ceiling. Sorry, this is for the floor. So it's going to be something like this. So basically, I'm going to start adding all these furnitures and markers into the arena. And once this is ready, I'm going to show you how to configure the other game modes. Okay, so now I have finished the arena. Basically, the only thing that I did was adding more furnitures, basically only copy paste from adding different furniture or spawn point for ghouls, like in this window. I put some bloat flies in the walls, also on the ceiling, and also I put a lot of rat roaches that are going to spawn from under these pipes, and basically things like that. This is basically how the arena looks now. When the enemies are going to start to spawn, they are going to use randomly any of these furnitures or spawn points. And for the configuration, in the actor list, basically in the allowed enemies, I put a list like this. So basically, I want to see, for example, more rat roaches than ghouls. So basically, I am adding 5 entries here for rat roaches, another 5 for bloodflies, and another 5 for aliens. So basically, you have a really low chance to get a leveled feral ghoul, which are probably the tough enemies here. And basically, the ghoul is the configuration that we saw before. I'm going to remove the explosion here. And we are keeping this in true. It's going to use the ghoul furniture. And it's going to use a random mutation from the list of the mutations. In the case of the rat roaches, for example, it's true, and the furniture here is different. Now we are using this keyword, the rat roach furniture keyword. And for the bloodfly is the same, using furniture true, and the keyword is bloodfly. The mutation is going to use only the first mutation on the list. And for the aliens is the same, the first mutation on the list. And the game does not have an animation for the alien, at least not for combat. So I am only going to spawn the aliens in random spawn point with the teleport effect. For the mutations here, since I want, for example, the weakest creature to be stronger, I'm going to put the mutation for Fortify. That is going to make them more resistant. And then we're going to add other mutations that probably are going to impact the ghouls, for example, like adamantium skeleton, and what else it could be for ghouls? This explosive one. And the last one is going to be okay, rat cloak. Basically, if they are close to you, they are going to do a lot of radiation damage. So the creature with the mode 1 for mutation are only going to use this one, but the ghoul is going to select a random mutation from this list. And for the configuration in the arena, this for the default, I am adding 6 wave with 15 enemies per wave, and the progress mode is going to be only killing enemies. And also I put a list of bosses. So basically, at the end of the wave 2, there are going to be 3 ghouls that are going to spawn 3 ghouls, 3 glowing ghouls in level 1. Then for the wave number 4 here, this is the injection wave that are going to spawn 3 ghouls with the level 2, and the last 3 ghouls in the list are going to spawn at the end of the wave number 6. So this is going to be the default configuration. But now we're going to jump to the game mode where you have to find the buttons. So for that, basically you have to go to the activators here, and you can filter by the prefix, set the asterisk, and you can search by button, I think, and it's this one, Arena, the Wasteland Mile button. So if you preview this, it's basically this button. So for the first example, we're going to do a really quick demo. We're going to put, if you don't want to see this furniture, press the key M in your keyboard, and that's all. So now that we have a clean view, just drag and drop the button here, and we are going to put only one button. So we're going to save, and we're going to jump into the game. Okay, so now we are going to reset the arena to load the configuration from the actor list and all those configuration. And now here in the default mode, we are going to skip that. We are going to custom, and in the arena mode, we are going to select the Wasteland Mile. And we're going to require only one beacon because we have only one in the game. And well, the enemies, we are going to give this at default. So press start. Now, basically the buttons are going to be disabled at the beginning, but when you enter in the arena, no, we have to start the arena first. So after the arena is started, the buttons are going to appear. So we're here. Oh, alright. And here is the button. So if you press the button, you have one of one, and now you can escape from the arena. So now we are going to close the game, and we are going to add more buttons. One, I'm going to put another one here. I'm going to put 2, 3, and 4. We're going to save, and we're going back to the arena. So we're going to reset the arena. We're going to save, and we're going to start the arena. So we're going to go again to the arena mode, Wasteland Mile. We're going to save here again to not repeat this step. And we're going to select 2 beacons. We're going to start. And here we have one button, and here we have the other one. So basically the controller of the quest is always going to select randomly the buttons that are going to spam. So 1, 2, and you can escape. So now if you start the arena again, the same. You have to go to the trigger. Now that the arena has started, as you can see now, you have 2 different buttons to find. So 1, 2, and we can escape. So now we're going to close this. And now that you know how the buttons work, that this is something random all the time, basically you can add as much buttons that you want into the arena. So keep in mind to add not more than 128. Not sure if I'm saying the name the right way, but it's this number here. 128. I think this is the number. So this is the limit inside of the creation kit or in the engine for the elements that you can put on a list. So basically when the quest is finding these buttons, is adding the buttons to a list. So put no more than 128. You can put more, but the mod is going to ignore those buttons. So now I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to start adding all these buttons around the arena. Okay, so I have already finished adding the buttons. So as you can see, there are a lot of buttons now in the arena. So we search by button. I include all these buttons. So basically here, we have to add another one here. We have here on the corner, here in the bathroom, we have some buttons. You can put the buttons any place, even in the I think this is a toilet. And well, in any place that you want to place the buttons. And it's not necessary to put them always in this position. You can rotate them, put some here in the wall, in the ceiling, or with some grade of inclination, I think is the way to say that. But yeah, this is how you can configure this. So now save the game. And one thing that I'm going to explain on this tutorial is here in the quest, in the arena. If you can configure only one default mode for the arena. So for example, if for the default mode you configure the Wasteland Mile, basically the game mode where you have to find the buttons, here in the required buttons to find is this one, required activated beacons. You can put any number that you want. If you want, you can put 22. And this is something that you cannot do in the terminal configuration. Because in the terminal configuration, I have to include some condition and jump from 1 by 1, 5 by 5, things like that. So the creation kit and the file of the engine itself, it does not have a default way to select a number. I mean, to put a an int number as an input text. So basically, you have to be a little creative with the configuration terminal. So we're going to save this. We're going to jump into the game. So at this point, the only thing that we did was addition of the arena. I mean, adding just statics elements and some activators. So it's not necessary a reset. The reset of the arena here is only necessary when you are updating the properties of the arena itself. So in this case, we are going to keep this mode. And this is what I was telling you. You have to go basically with the option, and I put up to 10 because after that it's going to reset, because configuring this one by one is going to take a lot of time. That's the reason why I put only 10. And the progress of the mode is going to be expiration time. We are going to put 20 enemies in a wave, and we're going to spawn another 20 enemies. Oh, let's put 25. Another 20 enemies in the next 30 seconds. So we are going to play with this mode. So now you have to find 10 buttons. So we have to start the arena. And now we can start searching the buttons. Okay, so we have one here, we have two. We have three. We have 4, 5, 6.
Time to die.
We have 7. We have 8. Oh my god, I forgot where I put the other buttons, but yeah, we are missing 2 buttons. Well, they are not here.
Time to die.
Oh my god, where are the buttons?
Time to die.
Here we have 9. Here. And only one is missing. Here is the number 10. Oh, come on. Okay, we got the 10 buttons now. And now we can escape from the arena. And basically that is how this game mode works. So I think for the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to configure the other game mode, which is the number 4, which is the extraction point. So we're going to stop this tutorial here. Bye.